I'm pretty beat. Me and my wife and hey, where you at? My little guy. We went to Disneyland yesterday and California Adventures, and you'll never guess what I took. Watch. Well, here we are, and as you can see now, I'm using some night vision inside of Alice in Wonderland, the Alice in Wonderland ride that I took my son onto, and we really enjoyed our day at Disneyland. And of course, now you know, I took the NVG30 with me. But this isn't the main event. This is not what I came here to show you. So, up and coming will be one of the darkest places in Disneyland, aside from Space Mountain, which is probably the darkest place in Disneyland indoors. So, where are we right now? And there's my little guy in line. Where are we? Where do you think we are? I'll tell you. We are in line here in this current moment for Pirates of the Caribbean. That's right, one of the darkest places that I think I know of in Disneyland, aside from Space Mountain, is Pirates of the Caribbean. And here we are online getting on board. And here's a visual from the camera, from the phone camera, of, the beginning of the ride as we start to enjoy that. And here it is under night vision. You can clearly see a lot more of the visuals, the trees that are in the dark. And I'm going to be switching back and forth from regular camera stuff to night vision because I didn't want to do the layover side by sides this time. So here's a little bit more. And here we are again. What you saw in the darkness there just before is what you're looking at right now. And that's what it is. Now, some of them may be lined up exactly right. Some of them are just going to be close enough. Here, if you've ever been here before, I'll tell you, the only thing you can see is a little bit of lighting on that talking skull up there. Now, as we go down the fall here, you're going to see, and I'm going to pause it here in just a second, the water, you can see it perfectly, where as you're there in real life, you can't see anything. And here we go. I'm going to slow this down as we hit the water. Look at the splashing. You can see all of the water splashing up on us, splashing all the droplets coming in. You can't see any of that when you're at Disneyland. All you do is go down this dark, steep little drop and then feel the water splash. And that's all you get. So some of the parts, and that light that right there that you're seeing must be some sort of IR lighting or infrared camera or something that they have inside there, because I couldn't see that in real life either. So these parts here that you're looking at, almost complete darkness. Now here we have the skeleton, sailing the boat, and some of the parts you'll see with the flashes of lightning will light up. And here it is under the NVG30. You can see everything. Now you can see, of course, there are parts where of course you're meant to see certain parts of the ride. They want you to see certain parts of the ride. Things that are lit up, of course you're going to see those parts. But everything else is pretty much dark. Some of it really pitch black. And so as we transition over to the NVG30, you'll see here these spots, see these blue spots, you'll see them and you'll notice them here in a second as we transition over. So here, obviously, there's the place there. You can see that the spots that are lit up are really, really lit up. They're so bright, you can't even really focus in on what you're looking at because it's just really kind of too bright, too much light. But here, as we pan over, those blue spots that I told you about, there they are. You can kind of see those with the naked eye, but everything else, you can't see anything at all. Here we are again. Here's a different spot, different location. A little bit of something there, right kind of toward the middle, left, middle left bottom there, a little bit of a tunnel. Everything else is just super pitch black as we come through. So here we are coming up to another display. Up on the left, another, of course, a skeleton sitting inside of a basket or something like that, obviously. And then there you see something, it's really in the dark. It looks like an octopus, but again, very, very dark. So here we are again with the NVG30 coming through in the same spot. There it is. There's that octopus. There's that skeleton. What looked like to me in a basket, but actually it's just holding a treasure chest. And there's the octopus. You can see everything, all of the details. And coming through into the next section. So here's another part. And of course, again, the scenery of what they want you to look at, very, very lit up. This whole video, guys, is for display purposes only of what the NVG30 can do and is capable of in environments like this where you got a little bit of lighting and then a whole lot of darkness. It really is quite remarkable what it can do. So obviously, we have the displays here. For those of you who have ever been to Disneyland and been on this ride before, maybe some of you have been there many times, maybe some of you have never been there at all. This is what we're looking at. Now we can see the walls, we can see the details, we can see the bricks, we can see every detail of everything in the design of this set, right? So this we saw before, a little bit of lighting on the scene, a little bit of lighting on each of those scenes, but everything else that we're looking at here, the bricks, the details, you couldn't see that before. There's that donkey again. You couldn't see any of this stuff. The plants, the details of the plants, the leaves, just all of that stuff. So you can really see the capabilities of the NVG30 and what it can do. And here's the dude with the dirty, muddy foot that is sitting on the wall hanging out. And here you can see part of that wall because it's got some lit up stuff. We passed these walls up quite a few times. This one was quite lit up. So here, a different scene. Here, the jail cell scene. And I don't know if I have that one in under night vision, but here, a different scene. The pirate ship. So we'll take a look at that, and you guys know how dark that area gets. We'll see some more of that here in a few seconds. Once again, a very, very dark scene, and I didn't get everything on camera on the phone, but I did do quite a bit of recording here on the NVG30, and you just have to trust me. It's very dark throughout the entire ride, except for these lit up areas, and it looks very, very lit up here on the NVG30, so much so that you can't really even focus on it. So here I do have one last clip of the ending here, end of the ride. Again, the scenery is lit. You can see it's not very, very lit. It's just enough to where you can see the scenery. These pirates are over here having a gunfight. They're shooting at each other. And then up ahead, we have an ascent that is going up to the end of the ride. And here it is under night vision, the exact same scene of what it looks like, and you can see everything. You can see everything around, more than the scene. I mean, I'm looking at the backs of people's heads that are sitting in front of me, whereas I couldn't see those before on the camera, but here it is. And then on the ascend, you can see everything. You can see the water flowing down. You can see the tracks. You can see the boat that's up ahead of us, and that's it, guys. That's going to be it for me for this video. I hope you really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed my trip with my family over to Disneyland and California Adventures. I recommend going if you can swing it at 10 out of 10 and check out Pirates of the Caribbean for yourself and see just how dark it is inside of there. As always, you guys, please like, subscribe, and share my video. And if you're interested in the NVG30 yourself, please use my link and my discount code. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And of course, as always, God bless and take care. And until next time, see you next time.